for Oku Road. Oh yeah, see me woman. Maggie Bobby, you know, oh yeah, see me woman. I don't for Oku Road of your northeast. Landlord and landladies, people wake up property for this area. Come slow down, slow down. People wake up property. The Siloko Road from Ikwabazua. Siloko Road, you go reach a go. Ah, okay. This one not be Oku Road, though. This is Siloko Road. See the Oku Road. From here, you go come out for Oluku. From here that be the Oku Road. When they pass the crossings. So from here, you go come out for New Lagos Road. This one you go to Road, but make we see am. Okay. Edo State Government project construction of Oku Road off Ugbawa Lagos Road, Benin City. Contractor Heartland. Supervising Ministry Edo State Ministry of Works, Sapele Road, Benin City. Edo State Government project construction of Oku Road off Ugbawa Lagos Road, Benin City. Contractor Heartland. Who they supervise them? Edo State Ministry of Works. And on the road with this. You know, yes, Edo State Government. I want give contract on this road. May they do a city from Siloko Road to look for here.
Last year, the last 2 years, during the rainy dry season, that they were supposed to tie this road. If you see the pace of walk, that's the pace of walk. It was very slow. You understand? When they tied it to Laba Junction, then that was the end. Before the rainy season set in. Now is not motorable.
The contractor not get there again.
No.
Okay.
No contractor.
Even the structures the vehicles are all removed. I don't know. Suddenly they disappeared into oblivion. The whole tractors they were using to construct the road, they removed it. And as you can see, it's very difficult for vehicles to pass this road now. If not that this is a jeep, we cannot drive through.
You understand?
So you see people swimming in the flood.
You understand?
When it rains.
I want to see it myself.
Go and see, go and see.
Say the contractor where he said come here, not there again.
No oversight function. No oversight function.
He should come and inspect the work.
To come and inspect what is going on.
Oversight function.
Yes. Now it's not
from the governor and the deputy governor.
Yes.
Both of them.
If you are
oversight
function.
If you are
and the legislators.
You understand? Go and see the extent of work there. What is going on? This road have been.
Oh my governor, you should be ready to lay good foundation. Earlier the better. Because in the nearest future, you become one of the leaders. So we are praying. You said they don't tire finish. Oku Road. Yes. From Oluku, 7 up to contractor not there.
Government give them money.
They don't start the road.
They not do one.
Okay. They start the road at all.
They start us small. They government give them money. They not do one. They just not tire. You say governor, I give them money. I want contract. You go and check the contracts.
Check the work.
You go and check the work. May they give them.
That the governor of those states is
yes.
supposed
to check the work. May give them
contract.
We check am. Say you do the work.
This one where they for Oku Road too.
They not do one now.
I don't go check out.
Don't go check out. The video up outside, the video outside, the live center. So they do work. If you go to Wari, they'll do road everywhere. This road a major road to off road, Sloko road. If road block, here they pass.
If
of their block,
Lagos road block.
of their block, here they pass. This was what they do. I'm the first road for those states.
Now I want to go remind them now.
I better remind them.
I want to go remind him.
Yes.
Deputy governor.
Tell her say next day go talk about. Say me do this road.
Oh my governor, you should be ready to lay good foundation. Earlier the better, cause in the near future, you become one of the leaders. So we are praying. Governor, visit some of the places where you give. I know say you dey visit some, but Oku Road.
For this village, we know they say again Osunu. We know they say. See my store, if they flat water, no water, they enter inside my store Osunu. No be so we talk, when the road even go small, we all of us they cry. Now we dey pay no.
You know, yes, those they come. I don't give contract on this road from Siloko going to look for that side.
Now your mother they hear us so because when they start we not see anything. Now for all those and then they don't do something. For soon the children close for school now wahala. All of us they go stand for road they wait for our children. If back carry children they fall for water. But soon the man do something. Our governor do something. Do something. Better do something. We they cry. Children they cry. You see how this back when they see so. If they close for school, children not they fit call us. Market they shake for Sunu.
Oku Road.
I dey tell you for Oku.
Oku Road.
For inside Oku village we dey suffer. Yeah, good. Go up that side and go see wetin dey happen. For Sunu go that side and go see wetin dey happen.
Oh my governor, you should be ready to lay good foundation. Earlier.
For Sunu I said they see you so I suppose hold you but I know say not be you do am. Now go make me.
Enter back. Move. I take for Oku Road for Benin City. I take for Oku Road for Afia North East. That be there I want the contract, but we will not see the contract again. They don't want the contract. They don't want the contract.
Waiting they happen.
When I come this road 3 years ago, they never tire me. Oku Road for Ovia North East. Hey, whoa! When I come this road 3 years ago, they never tire me. Oku Road for Ovia North East. So, you see that road when they done the tie they come from that side. Now the road now be the Oku Road so. You see the sandbag when I say where those take come and take I went down to Heartland. Now if New Lagos Road now block now here they go pass now. This is an example pass here. If New Lagos Road block now, they won't come pass this Oku Road. Go come up for Siloko Road. So if that road when they construct, they come from that side. Come pass all here, Siriri wherever. Nagi bovi yeve no vive. Oh yeah, see me woman. You don't say when I come this Oku Road like 3 years ago, it is tough. You see I'm saying government don't want them. But Oku people they surprised. Why Edo State governor never come monitor these projects? The Oku community, elders and youth of this community, they surprised say governor they inspect different roads. Why he never come inspect this Oku projects? Since how many months?
What slippers like this? I never said. When I need to open this business, now every week I go market. Since April, I never say one slippers. I don't see who they ask me say, Madam, how much they say slippers is not there? No road now. Who can follow me by? Who can follow me by? Look my face. I'm original face when I do.
One night, therefore yesterday night, I used trailer raise my table to where? And the way I just sleep when I wake up. As I wake up, now I can't do fence, original fence, so make sure I'm not come push me enter war when I take so. That these people are telling they feed though, now I think they pay us rent. Now I never say one flipper.
Since when this road not good now, you don't feel say anything.
I never say who want follow me back.
You know, yes, a contractor, don't they do the road?
Contractor. Thank God, contractor. See, this road never worry what they do. They never abandon us. They don't abandon us now. They don't forget us. See, now look at them. They don't forget us. Look at. I beg, go. When I help us, go.
Oku Road. Oku Road. Of your northeast, Oku Road. Hey, whoa. I know say you did very happy. Say I don't take government. They award this in Oku Road. Big community. Wetin come dey sunu, wetin come make una dey complain now?
No. Ebo Isaiah, do Isaiah. No, this place now. Look my house here. Now be this.
This very house.
Yes.
This house.
This very house.
This very one where that man stands.
Where man stands. I surprised when they come say they award the road. We were happy. In all these 3 months, 4 months, they stop doing that. They carry caterpillar, tear all this hole. They say that moat. They call the parks and sand for moat. And they say the land, the sand where they park, I don't know. Look here now. I hear Cosplay. Down from where the tire is, no road.
From 8
now we there now. Look my road, look my house.
What do you want make the executive
make it remember of your northeast road.
May we call
our community.
I beg you,
now we wait for now.
But you don't want the contract now.
All the according to what we hear, there's no problem. You know award this road.
Yes.
He said, "No, whether who they."
Okay, Daddy. As I reach local junction for that side, I see one big signboard. Edo State Government project Ohun Road.
They say not give them money.
They say not give them money. That then is the house that I bring people here because they pass here every time. Okpebo will never pass here one day.
We never see her.
Yes.
So what we they talk now? We want you this opportunity to beg our governor, Model Okpebolo, I beg. With Dennis Idausa. Denko, our brother, yes, in the own village. We want beggar, make all of them, make they come do the road for us. I beg now we there.
They don't start the road now.
They don't finish now. They don't start and they don't work small. The rest. We know they feel pass here, motor don't they pass yet. Every bag don't they pass here. From our junction before now 500 to reach here. But now 1,800, 2,000. Everybody went there here, they cry, we they beg, not before us, we lead down.
Make us complete the project.
Make us complete
It's not clear. However, I don't think government don't award the contractor, but the contractor they not see him again. Hey, whoa. So you see that tie road for that side. Now they come like this. Now it's supposed to come pass here, go reach the end. But they're surprised the contractor not this site again. Some people come they talk cho. Say it be like say the contractor say they never pay a balance. That one a cho. Drop your comment, shut up.
Inside there, 2 people. No enter there.
Okpo say, win away your way. Okpo say, win away your way. You don't feel like I just take comment for the contractor to return side.
I always say, but do not allow one or any man. No come a contractor. No work for. Hey, we are not swearing. Never go. No somebody they don't turn. No law. No government. Uponaji. ne go women na ba be ga ri oba I ma be mujane me na mujano ma ama mujano ma be yen ba mujana politically yeah don't like him ma
waiting dey happen. Road is don overdue for tying for donkey years. They will promise they will come and tie this Okun Road. They will come and tie this Okun Road.
Okay. Before this government sit down, they don't talk about this Okun Road. And when this government says sit down, they can't do small and they don't award this Okun Road to contractor. And that's not the one where you call it.
They award the road. We see the contractor. We not see the contractor. They award the road. They say they want to do this Okun Road. I mean, for me, even when I was coming this morning, I was telling my friend, I said they use this road, they play politics. Because this one not be road now. You they do road, you know they come supervise them. You know they know how things they go. It's not good. And see road, I may travel, I do travel. I don't go many places for this country. I never see where they do road, no gutter. Okay, this road now where the form say that they tie now. If they tie and finish, where gutter not there, where person has they won't carry the water go?
Go.
Make I show
where
you.
You go first.
Which person has they won't carry the water go? You see this road. Now very important road where government suppose don't do. They don't want to do one. I don't know why they don't want to do one. And with this, where deputy governor is from.
It's from Ovia now.
He's from Ovia, but I don't know what thing they happen. Where no one talk about this road. This road, see where they go time and reach for that side. And the time no be say na one kind solid time. If like say the contractor they use the road they play. The same road now the same time they award this road and Palace Road for upper mission.
No, wait, you talk. You say now the same.
Now the same time now they award this road and upper mission. Upper this Palace Road where they upper mission. They don't feel. You not see the way that they do that road. Okpebolo they try. But I don't know what they happen for this side. Okun Road. But they see the good work where the governor Okpebolo they do for other area. But this Okun, I don't know why it be like that. Whether they remove in high or your attention come up from Okun Road, I don't know why.
Are you not see contractor?
We know they see the contractor. You see contractor here. This road resemble road where people where things they happen. This road, this Okun Road, it resemble where things they happen.
No, they waka.
You don't see any contractor since where me and you they waka since. From all the way from that side.
According to the report they give us,
you don't see where
they say contractor don't start to the tire from Siloko Road.
That one where they tie, that one na road. Where the gutter dey? Okpebolo, Senator Mo, the Governor Okpebolo, he never do road where gutter not dey. Me see Palace Road, you know see gutter. See this road where they this coke where they call am. On your way to Abuja. Aduawa area. Yes, you don't see road where will do there. You don't see this road where don't spoil where they call and say where they this where they that popular road where Obaseki they do before where abandon. You don't see what will do for them. We got everything. This road no long reach that side. Long reach that one. That road go come out for that very road now go come out for Agbo Road.
So this road now from Oluku, I go come out for
Old Road for Vian Road for Siloko Road.
Let me tell you,
this is a new road. This old Lagos Road for Vian Road. See Anna, you see contractor. Since when me and you dey waka, you don't see contractor here.
No, you dey deny say those state government never award this contract.
I hear say they award them, but we know they see wetin dey happen here now. We dey see wetin dey happen. This road be wetin things for dey happen. He knows that maybe our governor, we now will beg governor. If the person wey give the contract, if he's not capable, make he revoke the contract from the person.
This Okun Road.
If the person wey dey handle the contract, if he's not capable, make he revoke the contract. Because for them to they use the road they do like say maybe like Mababa as I don't know as I'll call them like it's serious waiting on this.
Me won't go myself now. I won't go check am. I want is the end.
Oga go check am. Even the deputy governor, me myself, I'm disappointed because this is where it come from. And this if it to say if
you talk about right honorable
yes now. If to say no waiting. It's good for him people. You dey hear me now? Therefore, don't tie this road. And make I tell you, you.
Waiting they happen.
I don't tire. I've been meaning to this road.
They don't award the road.
They don't award that. They just do a resharp. They just stop her. The road now is swell motor. Every day was sure. And people did this say that they don't even come on because of the bad road. You see this here now. As soon that time when they start and they just finish and by then, but it will turn to express. Look at road now.
You know, see, I say contractor don't they do. They see tied up from here.
That time will be done, but they don't stop the work now. They don't stop the work.
No, you know they see loader or caterpillar.
I don't see anyone. What's new? I don't see anyone. I don't see anyone. As I want pass it, and I myself the fear I want to party my motor pass it. And I sat at the go, I get work for you. At the go side.
Let me say, person where they build house now for this area to carry materials come this area.
He will first suspend the work. If not, me say this work now my wife will not fit drive pass it. If I pass it, and I will show by the go now. All this one they spoil Berry, they spoil Danley, everything sharp, everything.
But what will be the importance of this road, this whole road? How it link?
You don't only look for Siloko Road now.
Let's say of your block now.
Oh, now here you will use now. Come on, you don't from here go where you go.
Go Lagos.
Yeah, you don't go where you go. No wala, sir.
How the country now? How the phone now?
No wala.
Everything.
Everything good. No wala, sir.
You not back for this road, Abby?
No good now. The car not see that person go. So that's too much for them. Now wait till they are for one mix. This one don't too bad.
Oku Road. Wait till they surprise the people. Be say the contractor not their site again. Oh, I've been a because of rainy season. Sita Road for front. Oh, I know say those state government don't award this road Oku Road to contractor. But people the vex. Why deputy governor? Why the governor of Edo State? Why they don't come inspect this road? Why they give this contractor? Some say the contractor na bubu yeye. Some say na because they never pay the contractor money. Now. Okay, now here the contractor work rich. They go. Okay. Sita Road now. Sita Road. Why don't they complain? Okay. I don't suffer, not be small. Hey! Upon say I get sense. I don't suffer, not be small. Upon say I get sense. Poverty not good at all. Oh. Now make I join this business. Area journalists, area to area, location to location, state to state. And therefore of your northeast, and therefore Ohun. You know, I don't the consistency the road 10 magazines, but this not the road because I tell you say, Edo State government don't award this Ohun road to contractor, and the contractor don't they do and they come, but can the governor of Edo State, can Edo State governor award contract without gutter? Because as governor they inspect the road, me self area journalist gonna inspect the road, but I come. So today happen. I'm looking for the contractor.
You cannot say that. Gutter not there. A big gutter pass your back of your.
No, come and start. No, talk anything. Just the go.
No gutter?
No.
However, if of your bridge block for Benin Lagos Expressway from here, so Igwabazua, this is not the shortcut to Lagos, so Igwabazua Siloko from that side. But 3 years ago or 4 years ago, I come this road everywhere na yama. You not go fit pass here. This now Okun road. Hey, to state government don't award this contract to contractor, and the contractor don't they do am. However, as an area journalist, got another left and right from Siloko for a go before via from Siloko. No, if you pass go as well, Siloko, they go come up for Oluku. So the people they say, why the contractor not continue the job again? Why the contractor tools not this site again? But may I go see Mohammed come. You know, say for this area where I did so 7 o'clock bike not they walk Abi?
Yes.
From 7 o'clock for this Ovia Northeast, bike not they walk from 7. Now they from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. From 7 to 12 midnight. I want to take those government when they award this contract. Contractor. This type of road. I don't take government don't award the contract. The contractor, they not see him again. But when the contractor not got the left and right, I cannot change the agreement. When I come here 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 3 to 4 years ago, not be so this road be. Agree to? Okay. This road I did so from here to Igwabazua, from here to Niro Junction, from here to Okada, from here to Ogbese. Go like this, you go come out for a go. Enter like this. Okay.
Now Igwashodi the community, now you there, so.
Igwashodi?
Yes, Nebuti community. See problem what we get for here now.
Baba, come, that's serious problem. That's serious problem.
My brothers and my sisters, what we get the community. That's not be smart, you see, some years ago, yeah, not be like this, oh, bro. Wasunu, that's how we say, the worst part now, our Baba, they pass here. Deputy.
From here I go Igwabazua.
Yeah, no.
From here I go Okada. From here I go Ogbese.
You not get
this na Siloko.
Upper Siloko Road.
Okay, Upper Siloko Road.
Yeah.
Now you
right from Ring Road. Down to Okada. Now the road be this. If New Lagos Road block now for that side. Now y'all love to follow. See the one we do. We don't talk, we don't tire. We even thank God say we see you, Baba.
Which particular spot are they so?
Igwashodi Nebudi, between Igwadolo community and Igwashodi community. After Igwadolo you don't pass. So now just stay there. So from that place to this side is Igwashodi Nebudi community. That you do so. Well, soon, wait till we want to. That's all we say, we don't talk.
So if Ovia River block now,
right? Now you have to follow. What that the see that now so block now. Emmanuel, one way. As you follow here now, back out see you for New Lagos Road. Down to Lagos where you they go, you not get problem. The only problem we get now here. This very road now lead to Okun.
Oh, this Okun now. Yes, Okun. Now that one they investigate the corner territory.
Exactly.
Now Okun road that they investigate the corner territory.
Igwashodi and Okun, we get common boundary together. Igwashodi and Okun. We get common boundary together. They even get plot. You not to that place in our boundary not too far for there. We don't talk, we don't tire. Our Baba na here for common.
Oh my governor!
Deputy governor.
Deputy Governor?
Yes, now.
Denko.
Is that on Aviana? Every day. Now the road where he serve you now, where he serve us now, the one with the old road where they follow. Sell for back. Now it is small car called they follow now. That road we don't abandon them, but that one the whole road before they do this one 1977. The old road. Now they do this one 1977.
1977.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, bro. More beg. More come this side. More that's all we travel. What is nothing though? What to do? Now where did they happen?
Waiting they happen.
ITV, certainly the best.
It's such another lovely day, and it's always a delight to bring you the program Icons. Program designed specifically to showcase and unveil men and women of integrity, of character, so you can listen to them as they unveil their journey and what made them think in terms of impact and contributions to the community. So you can learn from their story and become the best version of you, especially at a time in our society where values have been thrown into the waste bin. Today on the program Icons on Independent Television, our guest is special, and that's because he's an octogenarian. And then secondly, he's also a former school teacher, a former military officer, sports administrator and developer, a businessman, a farmer of immeasurable repute, and he's also been a politician, I mean, as far as I can remember. But there's something unique about his politicking or political activities. All of these and lots more will unveil in the next 25 minutes on the program Icons on Independent Television. My guest today is Owe Dixon Imasugie. What I heard now is now Etose Dixon Imasugie. I'm sure he's going to let us into what all of this means. Pardon, sir. Thank you so much for granting us this interview with you on Icons on ITV.
Thank you. You are welcome.
Okay, let's begin from the basic. Tell us, what was it like growing up as a child? I mean, today you're very successful in very many ways. Time will fail us to unveil all of that. But how was it like growing up? Were you born with silver spoon, diamond spoon, or golden spoon? What kind of spoon were you born with? And what was life like growing up?
I was born on January 21st, 1941. Here in this very room, or this very house. It's a family house. I lived a hard life when I was young. People know me. Even when I was in the modern school, not to talk of the primary school. I woke up every day by 4 o'clock, go to Lagos Street to sell Midwest Echo and Midwest Champion.
Those were newspapers at the time?
Those were newspaper, local newspaper.
Okay.
At that time. Then I come back after 6 to Bath and go to modern school. The BDC for the present branch of Uniben, Nekewan Road. 1 o'clock, if the teacher refused to close us, I will close myself. Go back to Lagos Street to sell Daily Times. If it is the day of Oka market, my auntie go to Oka. I will ask my co-vendor, please, those I'm serving monthly, help me serve so. After selling the one I want to sell. Go back to Mission Road to hire truck to Oka market and bring back the gari of my aunt. I suffered like that seriously until I left the modern school. My uncle, Reverend Professor Sadloy Masoge, now employed me into the American Baptist School as a PP teacher in 1959. I was posted to Port Bazoaye, that is now Emu. And I was very comfortable. 1962, I gained a chance to Abraka teacher training. That time, if you are a teacher, you gain a chance, your salary will be going on.
As well?
Yes, as well. Even who are in the college. But they sent out a circular which says they should retrench teachers. Last to come, first to go. I was in the teacher training. I didn't know the AA Yoruba man was no more friendly with my uncle, who was the head of the American Baptist. He put my name among those
to be retrenched.
To be retrenched. I had to run from Abraka down. Went to meet him. He said I should not talk to him at all. I wrote a petition listing more than 100 teachers I'm senior to that were still in the field. The ministry now sent it to him. He wrote that they should not mind me, that it is frustration that is worrying me. They look at those I listed and really saw that I was senior from 59 to 62. There were some who were even employed 61. They now wrote to him that he should restate me immediately and pay me all my arrears. As wicked as he is, he wrote to me and the headmaster of Ewowe, who later became Reverend B.O.A. Kato, that he's driving the wife for me to come and replace. Because the wife was also teaching in Ewowe. Yes, we are human beings. If I were to be a Kato, I would also be annoyed. But as a Christian, he went too far. It's a pity he's no more alive. So anything I'm saying, it will look as if I want to spoil his name. But he went to a society that do not have anything with Christianity. If you want to know, 1951, when I was in Okoro Primary School, I got baptized under the Roman Catholic by Reverend Kelly, who later became Bishop Kelly.
Was that how Bishop Kelly Pastoral Center came from? Is that the history behind Bishop Kelly? Okay.
No.
Okay.
That time he was in Holy Arosa.
Okay.
In Mission Road here. And when I started teaching under the American Baptist, you must belong to their religion.
You got baptized there too again?
I got baptized in 1959 again under the American Baptist. So, will you want to say I'm not a Christian if I got baptized 2 times? Even Christ didn't do so. So, unfortunately for B.O.A. Kato, the people who reported me to Owegwe have their ways of doing things. They follow the right line. They wanted to know if I'm their member. And if I'm their member, they will not do me anything.
But if you are not their member?
They can't say, yes, you run this man. they drove you, they drove the wife because of you.
That was the allegation against you?
Yes.
Was it that Reverend Ekator, blessed memory now, he didn't know all that transpired to get to that point?
First and foremost, when the AA administrative assistant wrote, I am driving your wife for this man to come out the place. Where are human being?
Yeah.
I said just now that he has a right to be annoyed.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But not to the extent as a Christian that he went.
So you're saying he took your name to...
Oh, wait.
To harm you?
Yes.
Because according to him, you...
And that not only to harm me, that I should not spend more than a night alive in a way. But fortunately to me, I was staying in the captain's house in Okpobazoye, that's Naimo. The man knew me as small teacher. He knew me anything that concerns native thing or not religious, you don't see me in it. So when they got there now, he told them, no, this man is not our neighbor. But he will not wait and see that this is roof cannot protect somebody in his house. And as such, they should go and grab black charcoal and give to the headmaster meeting. Scatter taken that. They have already taken out. It's the same thing you say in the church now. Miracle that is no miracle. So they left. They now called me. I was still in Abraka. That's what moved me out of Abraka. Because if I'm not in the classroom, they will terminate me.
Yeah.
Whereas while there, I was still receiving my salary. So he warned me. I looked at him. I said, this man wants to cause trouble between two Christians. I didn't believe him. He looked at me and said, I know you didn't believe me. But all I will tell you, I don't know if it's only my members he approach. Please, don't sleep. That's okay. Not that I believe. I went there early with bicycle. By 7, I was already in a way. I went straight to his house. The way he received me, I said, that's too much. I said, so that devil wanted to cause trouble between me and my Christian brother. I went to the class. He gave me the class. It was, we were almost going to close it. So after 12, because we closed by 1, I said, this man will still warn me. Do not sleep. I said, let me see the headmaster. I went to the headmaster because all along I was sending excuses since I didn't report. I went there and said, sir, you know I've been sending excuses. He said, yes. I said, I need to see my daughter this night. I said, oh, that's okay. Don't. Please sleep. If you want to go 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, I will allow you to go. My brain
you will to reset again because you'll be warned.
6 o'clock, 7, you will allow me to go. Not that I'm still going to teach with now and at 6 o'clock in the morning or 7 when the students will start to come to school. I said, I believe this man. So immediately they knocked the bed to close on my bicycle. I said, tell the headmaster I'm gone. He started running after me. Anyway, which shows there was really something on the ground.
Which means there was a plan to eliminate you that night.
I didn't come home because my things were still in Okpobazoye, that is Naimo. I went there. That time, that is now Sopika, hold meeting 12 midnight. After 11, I went to wake up the Kate. The Kate title that is now what you call Ogwele.
Okay.
I went to wake up the captain. I don't buy. I said, sir, when you are going to meeting today, I will go with you. He looked at me. He said, no. I said, why? He said, any person will get trouble. They do not accept him in the society. I said, now trouble I get. You saved my life. You are telling me how to be a good Christian. And I want to join you in what you are worshiping. You are saying I have trouble. I said, I don't have trouble. So I said, you don't want to go. I want to stay outside. Immediately he came out with the oil lamp where they take a escorter. I followed him. When he got there, he went inside to call the elders. Say, see the trouble we get. He tell this man or small teacher, say, somebody will get trouble, they know they accept. When I now say my, the people said they will initiate me.
So that's how you became
I became
a member.
a Wigwe man in 1962.
Okay, I'll come to that point much later. You've also been a military officer. You've been a sports developer.
Thank you.
You've been a businessman.
Yes.
Yes. So what were the values that helped you to be able to function at this level?
Thank you. Since I left Abraka, I had photography brain. And I started buying books that I read, ROSA books and so on. And I got my advance in bookkeeping and accountancy. So, in 1966, March 66, and I joined the police. Later, Bayagon, who was assistant commissioner here from Usen, was my squad mate. I was their father. This man who was in charge of security, he was commissioner or deputy commissioner under AIG, Ishama, was also my squad mate. I got the best batting in 66 squad or 22 squad in police. When the war broke out, they asked for accountants. Because of my certificate, I applied. I was not even a lance corporal in the police. They look at the certificate, they value it, and they gave me a warrant officer, class 2.
In the army?
In the army.
So that's how you moved from police to
the
army. Interesting.
Warrant officer, class 2, class 1. If you are getting promotion, you go to full lieutenant straight. It will not take you 2 years, you go to captain. So I was employed. I served under Lieutenant Bello as the paymaster 2D. When they now saw my intelligence, they made me officer in charge 2D traveling claim. That is, any other rank going on leave, his paper must pass through me. From Asaba to Sokoto, like this. I made my name. Do you know why I left so sorry? I have not told you about my family life. Let me just brush it. That in the end, 7 women born for me. 6 were under this roof.
So that means you are a polygamist.
Serious one. even with Ababa, when I left him when he was in South Africa, I talked. I said, "See waiting, I see waiting." He said, "They did not play." I said, "Baba, I thought I will learn
from you.
Polygamous things. I don't know you are the one to learn from me." So, like I said, if any major general also chase a girlfriend, I will say it's W1 in Masoge, a girlfriend. Whereas Nala, and now I say if this thing come, na trouble I did. So when the car cool, the car then with all my boys.
Wow.
Happened. I say, the senior officers who don't like me can
set you up with this
set
now.
me up. Now right. They didn't even allow me to go. My boss went to take my paper away from Army headquarters. Like this former senator, Ali Mekena. He was my corporal.
Wow.
I sent him to Auchi. While in Auchi, I was paying salary. When he came, I promoted him a sergeant. He was already a staff sergeant before I left.
Wow.
So, or DVT Papa.
That's right.
Was under me.
So at what rank did you, leave?
W1.
Wow. Wow.
That's the father of the army.
Wow.
But if it's in real military, not tradesmen,
yeah,
it will be called regimental sergeant major.
Okay. RSM.
RSM. But as a tradesman,
yes,
warrant officer class 1.
Okay. Growing up as a child, I mean, judging from the background that you came from, I mean, you literally trained yourself in modern school, doing sales, doing business to support yourself and all that. What would you say are the values, the virtues, the principles of life that you imbibed? And you also didn't talk about your parents, because hearing you say you have to work your way to go to school, do trades and stuff like that. Can you give us insight into that?
Thank you. My mother left me and the other 2 children in 1946.
When you say left you, what do you mean by
left? My father.
Okay.
To marry another person.
Okay.
But the children, she gave birth to another 7 children. I trained all.
Interesting.
If you were in my birthday that day, you will see the person who prayed, J.S. Obagona. I trained him in Arewele, which is now Western Boys. From there, when I moved to Ibadan posting in 1971, I took him along to do HSC in Loyola College. When he left there, I looked for chancellor in UI. You know what UI is that time?
Yeah.
He ran home and wrote me a nasty letter. Those who are not as rich as yourself send their brothers to overseas. You are sending me to UI. I said, okay, go and bring paper. You want to bring? And I trained in Florida State University full time for 4 years. Not to talk about the others. I trained all. You saw my birthday if you were there that day. I have 13 children in overseas. Those who are here, number 5 from number 4 woman Yoruba is a professor in Uniben here and HOD in UBTH. Number 7 is number 2 staff in NYSC Edo State. Number 11 is assistant director NAPTEP. Number 13 is a CEO in one of the Elumelu establishment. Number 17 is the super leader of APC when I'm super leader of PDP in my local government. Number 18 from number 6 woman, Isha woman, is a bank manager, First Bank in Lagos. Number 24 is now they are posting him now. Up to 2 months ago, he was the PRO immigration 2D.
Okay.
Number 24. He has masters. I trained all my children.
Fantastic.
Because I didn't have that opportunity. And in short, what motivated me to be training go close to me and to be friendly is that I took oath, personal oath, that as I suffer, if I see any person suffer and not help her, may God punish me. So I'm like that. If you ask people, even Christmas, I do Christmas for more than 600 people every year. Not that I'm too rich, but I vow that I must help people.
All right, thank you very much. It's been a very, very interesting conversation today on the program Icons with our guest, Owe Dixon Imasoge, who incidentally is a community leader, a party leader, a businessman, a philanthropist, a former teacher, and former police and army officer. Interestingly, I've seen a lot of people in this category who actually started out their life as a teacher. One of them is somebody he's consistently referred to as his father and his mentor, talking about our father, the SMO, His Excellency Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Osawa Wibinendo, CFRCO, and who incidentally was also a teacher. Before he also became a police officer, and then the rest is history.
We are cousins, also from the mother side.
Wow, fantastic. I want to thank you again for creating this time for us to have this interface with you. And we wish you the very, very best, particularly with your new age. It's a prayer that you continue to age in grace and with grace. Thank you very much.
Thank you for thanking me.
That's our package for today on the program Icons. We hope you enjoyed the program. Be sure to join us. We'll bring you a fresh episode of the program. And I'm Sonny Duke Okosun, thanking you for staying with us. Have a lovely day ahead. Bye for now.
This is Aqua Game, a popular game in Africa played by our ancestors to entertain themselves after each day of farming. It is also relevant in our coronation in Africa. It is a sport and indeed very interesting, as every seed had a role in the game. Playtime is 45 minutes per set. There is no age limit as long as you can spin aqua seed. Ayo or aqua game known as the game of intellectual. This game requires a lot of mathematical skills. Aqua game is played with carved wooden box containing 12 holes.
ITV, certainly the best.
Hello and welcome to Women in Conversation. We call it in short WIC. It is a table where women sit together to discuss issues pertaining family, not just, usually I'll tell you issues pertaining women, but we have found out that the women are the family. So we discuss issues pertaining family, when we say family, children, brothers, sisters, husbands, in-laws in total. So today that we are sitting here, I have with me, as usual, my pretty women, as usual, they are always sitting pretty to discuss issues pertaining family. And to my right, I have Mrs. Gift Furera Onuzo.
It's a pleasure being here. Morning.
Gift, this is your Furera name. Anyway, because I know the meaning, I'll be biting my tongue whenever I want to pronounce it because the meaning is so pretty. The meaning means beautiful
flower.
Oh my God, beautiful flower. And you are sitting like a very beautiful rose.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us this
you.
day. And then we have Mrs. Oluwatoyin Sani. Mrs. Oluwatoyin Sani, I know why I paused there when I said Mrs. But it's all good and well. She is the founder of House of Refuge Foundation. Mrs. Oluwatoyin Sani is always pretty. I have told her we have to go around Miss Nigeria so that she can represent us in the contest.
Thank you for the compliment. I'm glad to be here too. You are pretty too.
Thank you. And then we have a first timer here. Would we say the first timer joining us? She is Miss Bola Ige. Not the Bola Ige you think, but she is Miss Bola Ige Oyebade.
Yeah.
Oyebade. She's an artist. She's going to be singing for us before we leave this table today. And she's also a real estate consultant. Did I tell you that Chief Gift is also an executive chef who had promised us some food before we leave this table today? You're all welcome to the table this morning.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Okay, so we're going to be talking on, can love alone sustain marriage? That's the topic of what we're going to be talking on today. Can love alone sustain marriage? Should I start with you, Tony?
If I'm to answer that question properly, it is yes and no. Yes, in the sense that love is the foundation of all marriages. That's the foundation. Apart from the physical attraction, emotional connection, and everything, we bring out the love. And that genuine love comes with trust. And it's as if you are okay with every condition that you meet in that marriage. You'll be glad, you'll be happy because you are doing what you're happy doing. You are with somebody that is making you happy. So it's sustained marriage. But to some extent, that is a marriage where there's provisions, where there's vision and provision, where there's trust and friendship. But when there's love, and we are hungry, something will happen to him.
So you're saying love cannot hold hunger?
To some extent, when it gets to a point that we love ourselves, but we can't afford rent, but we can't pay children's school fees, and we are hungry, something has to be done. Love can't go beyond that level. But love can start from Genesis to Revelation if there is provision, trust, and friendship. Love will balance to sustain the marriage. But it can never sustain the marriage alone without those subordinates.
I see. I understand what you're going to, what you're saying. You know, some people will tell you that they can't love in an empty stomach. I mean, you hear them say, I can't be hungry and I'm loving you. So that's where Tony is going. So what's your own take? Can love alone sustain marriage?
Well, love is a good thing, like the Bible said. But it can't sustain marriage. It can't. Like she said, it will take you to a point. And after that point, what next? If I love somebody and the person is not providing, because when you love somebody, you give. Love is giving. So when the love that you say you have in a marriage is not providing, the love dies. So a love alone cannot sustain marriage. The condiment that comes with love will have to go with it. Because when you want to pay the bills, the children are crying. You cannot afford seeing your child crying, hungry, and you say this love that will sustain that child. It's not possible. So love alone cannot sustain marriage.
Okay, let me come to you, please. Love alone cannot sustain the marriage. But then again, when you love, you sacrifice some things, and then you tend to, support your husband or your spouse, okay? And she's saying that love alone cannot sustain the marriage because when you see your child crying for hunger, you want to turn away from love and make sure that this child eats. But supporting your spouse, maybe you have enough to bring to support him. Would you still be in love when you're the only one, bringing out, dishing it out, paying the bills and trying to run the family? Will that love still be there?
I think the woman should understand that the man is going through process. But it's going to be bad when the man now eventually just relax because the woman is providing and he doesn't want to do anything. He doesn't want to help, especially when she comes back, he's with remote watching TV. Then when she comes back, she's still the person that will still enter the kitchen, do some chores in the house again. While he's still with his remote. I mean, they at that point,
the love dies.
The love begins to die because hurt will come in, resentment will come in. You understand? So that is why I said it's either yes or no.
Okay, okay. We have had a situation. Let me give you a scenario that I saw some time ago. I was called into this. So the man is a pastor, okay, and the woman works with the federal government. And now the man doesn't want to do any other thing than just the pastoring job. And so the woman walked up to me and said, she's getting tired.
Wow.
Yeah, that she's actually getting tired. That she has tried to set him up with different things, but he just keeps saying, I'm a pastor, I'm a pastor, I'm a pastor, I'm a pastor, full-time pastor, you're right. And so she called my attention to say that she was getting tired and all that. So I walked up to the man because I have been called. I said, because actually the lady happens to be a relation. So I said, this is what your wife said and that's what your wife said. Why don't you want to do anything? She was trying to set you up and all of that. And he said his time is committed to God's work. In this situation, what do you do, Tony?
I'm calling him all this time.
Oh my God. No.
Because let's go to the Bible. In the Genesis, God called Moses.
take Israelite, my people, out of this land to another land. It is Moses that have direct relationship with God, not the Israelites. It's because of the love of that God that made those Israelites follow Moses and obey Moses. And they see the trials, they pass. The trial, they pass. So this God really loves us to be doing this. Do you know at a particular point, the Lord filled the Israelites when they were hungry?
Yeah, He did.
They asked Moses, give us food, but let us go back to where we are coming from. Concerning the marriage. When there is no proper provision, it won't work. Even when they need water, they change. Even the love they have for Moses expired. Because they need something. I don't understand the scenario of calling. Because everybody has a calling. It is for you to discover your own. Thank God I know my own calling from the calling of my own dear pastor. I pick my God directors, put me in my own calling, and I'm okay with it. But I have no heard that God said, drop your hoe and cutlass and follow me. I am not the disciple. It's only the disciple, 12, that Jesus Christ called. You know, they were doing something.
Yeah.
It's not as if they were just
Dormant.
They were doing something. And he called them, follow me. And they obeyed. Because that call is with provision. They were doing something. And God called them. Jesus called them, follow me. And immediately provision for them. I never read where they lack till the very end. But you are not doing something. God knows they call lazy man. No, God, I don't understand. God cannot call a lazy man. You must be doing something. God must have trusted you with what you are doing with your life and with your career before you can now assign a duty to you. When you are failing yourself, why would you fail God? You can't manage any resources. You can't bring anything to the table. God will now pick a disciple and put in your hand to trust you with disciples. It's not possible. How will you take care of the sheep? Of the sheep, it's not possible. So me, it's a zero. That man, they will not come my way. They will not come to the generation's way. That you will tell me God.
Toy, that's okay. That's fine. That's Toy, that's okay. Let me get your view on this.
Oh my God! You see, the Bible says, "He that does not provide for his house is worse than an infidel." So,
but in this case, he has been called and is working for God.
He is working for God.
Twin.
How? There are pastors, there are lawyers, there are pastors, there are so many, even the top pastor was
yes. Well, me, I would say that because when we are talking about is love enough, it starts from there. Because sometimes, because love is just a feeling. And that feeling can be punctured anytime. You understand?
Like a balloon.
Yes, it can be punctured. Now, initially, when this love thing starts happening, you may not be thinking outside the box
at that time.
Because I believe the problem started from there. Yes. Because there must be a discussion, or they didn't discuss. Of course, they should have discussed. Initially.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a man of God. God has called me into full time. And I'm going to marry you. You doing the work.
We're going to stop there.
Let's quickly go on a very short break. We'll be back to continue this interesting discussion. Please sit.
Welcome back. It's still Women in Conversation. We were talking about can love alone sustain marriage. And the table was being heated before we went for a very short break. I called for that break so we could have water because Tony was already shaking the table and was telling me, listen, they shouldn't call me for that kind of thing. But anyway, welcome back. So you were saying something, Liz.
Yes. So, because of love, so probably there was no discussion outside the box. Okay, I'm a full-time pastor. God has called me. I don't want to do any other
So
work.
full-time pastors don't eat?
No, they're not the buying things.
No, the truth is
They don't go to market.
The truth is when we are talking about this full-time, let's be realistic, there are exceptions. You understand? Yes, there are exceptions.
Yeah,
It's
true,
not absolute.
True.
It's
There
not
are
absolute.
exceptions. True.
You understand?
True,
Yeah. So
true.
we look at this.
Let the viewers understand what you
We
mean
can even use
by
the Jew as an example of that. He was a
exceptions.
lecturer later now, and he has to
Stop.
and face the ministry.
Yeah, because the demand was
But the
much
ministry
on
must have
him.
grown to that extent.
To some extent, yes.
The ministry must have been ready to sustain itself.
Yes,
sustain
yes,
itself
yes.
Before you can drop. A church that you are just planting, maybe you have just 50 and 100
Members,
congregants,
yes.
and you now say God call you full time. Those people need food. You will
Your
still attend
family
to their
needs
own need. Your
food.
family, you pay bills.
Yes.
You
Okay,
have
so
parents.
was that
That's where you were going to.
Yeah, part of it.
Okay.
It's part of it.
All right.
Now,
Let's
when
make us understand.
Yes, when I said that there are exceptions, because when somebody said, I am called, you understand? You are not there. Me, I'm not there. It's God that called the person, and the person and God know what they discuss, what their relationship, what they said. You understand? There are some people that God might really not say that they should go and do something. You understand? But where the missing line is that the man of God should bring the wife to a place of understanding. If he does not bring the wife to the place of understanding, he will be finding it hard with the wife.
Exactly.
Okay. The place of understanding, I mean, is that let make the woman to know that when I say place of understanding, from the little of the man, the woman will be able to know that if this man has much, he will be able to do more. You understand? If this from the little, of course, he cannot say he's not getting anything.
Gift, let me come in there. In such a scenario, for me, I don't think the man needs to get married and bring in children.
Okay.
Because who are you expecting in the first place? Yes.
Yeah.
Who are you expecting to help take care of your children?
Responsibility.
Did God say that you should come and serve him and don't cater for your responsibilities?
No. God did not say that.
I mean, because even if you're not married, you must be living in a house. You will eat. So how do you do all of that?
Clothe yourselves. Yeah, just like she said that it is only the 12 apostles that God permitted to do that.
To leave whatever they were doing and
to
come.
But do you know that?
And I will make you fishers of men because they were doing something.
But let me tell you, the truth is that as a man of God that is called, as in quote, called, because there are people who call themselves, but there are people who call themselves, but if you are actually called, you are called with your provision. You are called with your provision. God will meet that need. You understand? But but somehow there are ones who call themselves, and there are ones that are hiding under that God has called them. You understand? And if they hide, of course, they become lazy, and then they tend not to.
Let's leave this argument because truly, Toyin is not agreeing with what you are saying.
Okay.
In fact, she's nodding her head already. She's not agreeing with what you're saying
Right.
because a man of God is also a human being who has to face the
normal life
that
hurdles,
we
yes.
all live.
Yes.
He has to eat even if he's not married. He has 8 families he has to take care of, and take care of himself. He has siblings that he has to take care of. But let me ask this question. We're talking if love alone can sustain a marriage. Yes. Okay. For love, who do you think sacrifices more in marriage, the men or the women?
A very big topic.
Let me start with you, Bolaige.
It's obvious. There is a woman that sacrifices more. Is the woman that sacrifices more in the marriage, because what she does, she take care of the man, she take care of the children when they start coming in, she take care of herself. Now the extended families are in there too. They'll be expecting so much from her, not minding what she herself is facing. She might be going through so many things and nobody cares to know. And she might not want to say it because I don't want my families to or my husband's family to like maybe have the bad impression about me. So she keeps swallowing everything. So she
keeps bearing.
Yeah, she keeps bearing. She wouldn't want to fall. I mean, look the weak part, especially when it comes to her children. She wants to show them that I am strong, no matter what. She wants to be out there for them. And she is the pillar of the house somehow. Not just somehow, she is even the pillar of the house. Yeah, the husband is the head. She is the pillar of the house. Because whatever...
She is the neck of the head.
Yes.
She's the engine of the house.
She is. Because whatever she runs in the house is what stands. The husband just goes outside. Some men don't even care what happens in the house. She goes out. They go out, bring in the thing that they want to bring in for the house to... I have given it to you. If
So
not,
she's the master
she's
planner.
Yeah, she just do it and whatever have I not provided. Some men are like, I provide for you, so what else do you want? You know, so she is the one that sacrifices the more in the house. The woman bears so much. Is it the childbearing? Is it the labor? Is it the menstrual wahala thing that women go through? Menopause, you just name it. And
Is
nobody
it the prayer?
cares.
You're not
Is it
talking about the prayer aspect.
Exactly.
You know, they are always
So
24 hours on their
they
knees.
don't. In fact, the man wants my children. The man will just be there doing whatever he's doing outside, and my wife is there.
Okay, let me hear your view. You know, who sacrifices more?
I'm not going to agree with that 100%. Because this thing we are talking, it depends on the kind of partner that God bless you with. Where I will agree with you is the situation where the husband is working and the wife is working. They are both going out to provide for the family. And when we now come back, the house chore and everything is going to now fall on the women. In that aspect, there's no two way about it.
The woman is doing the sacrifice.
Major. But in a situation where my gender will be at all, painting nails, washing dishes, checking all the program, there is a cook, there's house help, there's a nanny, there's a driver.
Okay.
And the man is
out there hustling.
That's the generation we have now.
Eating whatever kind of food. And with all those provisions, you didn't even remember to give him breakfast before he left the house. And it's going, some men might not even eat till around 3, 4. And you are the one providing for all days. In that scenario, it's not the woman.
Yeah, true.
Don't be selfish in this aspect.
True.
So
that
it
was
depends.
my thought. True. It's my thought.
It depends. We have some women that they don't even know how much the husband is giving to their own family, to our own family.
It's true.
The husband is bearing the responsibility of his own family and the wife's family. We have some women like that. I know them. They have the time when they will go to spa, when they will go to cinema, when they will go to shopping, when they are all that is what they are planning. And they will go for holiday. Those people, are you telling me? So,
but like it says, it's soft life. It's
called soft life.
Yes.
We have a lot of women in that category now.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
But we have a lot too that they wake up in the morning, the wife wake up 3 a.m., prepare the children, prepare herself, prepare even the man.
True.
And the honorable man will just wake up to the bathroom, go and wait in the dining for the breakfast, and they go pressing on. I'm waiting for you.
Exactly. Because she has to hurry up.
And we go together and still come back on the traffic of Lagos. And you will now say it is Arsenal that is playing today. It is Liverpool.
Exactly.
While I'm in the kitchen and homework of the children, another thing in that aspect, I give it to women, I give it to my gender. God bless all those women in that category. And to my other people too, in the same other category, that it is nail, eyeshadow, the screen, the everything. I give it to you too, but you are not doing too well in the marriage. We can compare you to those that need special, called the special award. They are doing well. For all the responsible men that are doing their duty, I give it to you, sir. And we have a lot of men too that when they fold leg like this, they talk about the league. The women are providing financially, emotionally,
mentally,
in fact,
spiritually.
Everything, even for the children, upkeep and upbringing, I give it to those women. So it is
two ways. It is two ways, of course. It is
So do you agree with her?
Yes, I agree with her totally. That's my thought too. Yes, I agree with.
Okay, so there's a story making headlines on the social media where a woman came and was asking question. Should she divorce her husband? We're talking about who sacrifices more in the marriage. Is it the men or the women? And so she said her husband during the Ileya bought his own family two rams, and never gave her anything to give to her family or bought her family ram. In this situation, do you think the woman in that marriage is sacrificing in a negative aspect?
No, let's be very realistic.
Yes.
Let's be very realistic here. Ileya, let me assume you are the husband.
Okay.
Ileya, your family. Ileya, my family. You bought
ram
for your family too. It is my responsibility to buy for my family too.
You don't think it's the man's responsibility?
Why? It is when the man chooses to. And it depends on the relationship and what you are contributing to the marriage. If a woman is a good woman and you are contributing well, you don't even need to ask him in that period. And it depends on the kind of family that the husband that the in-law is to. If the in-law
actually disagrees to it.
No, it's possible.
Yes, I disagree to some points.
No, it's possible you disagree. But my point is, see, it's a good thing that we all have expectation from all the spouses. Good. But do you know it's killing them gradually?
Let me Toyin, hold on. Toyin, let me come in. Let me ask you a personal and private question.
Thank you.
Now, if your daughter gets married, and let's assume Christmas, has her husband, yes, she's working. It doesn't mean that she's not working, she can't afford it. It's the respect that the man, her husband, has for you as her in-law. Now, this is Christmas. He has bought his parents, let's assume, goats. And his wife is seeing it. And nothing is extended to the mother. Not that she can't afford it, but that she was expecting that.
It depends on the kind of relationship that is between them. I'm telling you, there are some family, the in-law do not deserve a loaf of bread. Because when they were going, you have even used your mouth to run the man down, the guy down. You never think that guy, I'm talking from
amount to something.
Yes. You never think that the guy can turn to anything in life. And no matter how this guy tried, you keep using your mouth to bring him down, bad-mouthing him, bringing his ego and everything down. If you are a good wife and your family is good, as the husband is doing his own, he's doing your own without being asked.
He doesn't even because he's into the both families now. Yes.
He will do it gladly. It is the woman that is ranting. If we have a day to interview the man will tell you that I did it and I do it for this very reason.
Yeah.
But in a good way.
Gift. Let's round off with gifts. All right. Okay. Yeah, my idea and my thoughts, for the reason why, for the purpose of, or will I say, for the reason he bought two rams to his own family and didn't buy for his wife's family, is the reason why they are rancouring against him. That is it. It's the reason why, because this thing, we are talking about sacrifice. Even if they are bad-mouthing him, they don't like him. I mean, you don't pay evil for evil. For the fact that you are marrying their daughter, and probably she had children for you, even if you are not doing it for her, what about for your children? You understand? So, and two, instead of like, okay, let me buy one and take one, if it is for the money that is not, let me take one and then take one here. But doing it not at all. I don't think he even wants the marriage as for the man, because he knows that
judge we outside. Because we never knew whether this man bought last year and it was chaotic, or bought for an ingrate family.
Okay, that will come in again.
But both answers actually make sense to me. They both make sense to me.
I have seen a husband too who went to marry a girl in the family when he had nothing. They kept bad mouthing. In fact, the girl cannot even speak where families are talking until the man grew to something. And when he grew to something, he refused to look at that family. You know, even when the wife would cry and say, just give my mother, I said, I will give later.
And
Later talking. I really didn't want it to get ended because I also had a lot of questions that I would have loved to ask my women here. Of course, with Toyin will always shake this table. Toyin will always shake this table. Anyway, welcome to the end of today's program, and we hope to see you next time. Join us when we come back again for Women in Conversation. I'm Patricia Oyedepo. Thank you.
ITV, certainly the best.
It's great to have you back once again, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Guys Hangout Show on independent television, reaching you live from the city of Benin. One show that teaches men to put themselves first. My name is Harry Aigboje, and of course, it's my pleasure to have you join me on this episode of the show. Now, tonight we're discussing control. Should a man be controlling in his relationship? Okay, most of the time we hear ladies complain that their men are too controlling. Okay, that their men always want to boss over them. So the question we're asking tonight is it okay for a man to be controlling in a relationship? First of all, what do you even, how do you describe a controlling man? What are the things that men do that make women see them as though they're controlling? Okay, is it okay for a man to have control in his relationship? Okay, can a man be controlling at the same time have control in his relationship? So these are basic questions that we're going to be answering tonight. My name is Harry Aigboje, and I'm not going to be doing this alone. I've got two gentlemen with me. One of them is an old-timer, but the other one is still a very fresh face. So I'm going to be starting with the fresh face. I'm talking about the one and only Emmanuel Walters. Good to have you in the show, bro.
Pleasure, my pleasure being here this evening.
How's it been?
It's been very, very awesome.
All right, seated next to Walter is the one and only Benedict Ochagu. Welcome on board, bro.
Thank you so much, Harry. Always a pleasure being here to do what we love to.
Absolutely. All right, so we're discussing something really interesting tonight, something that has to do with control. Now, I'm sure in your interactions with people, you must have heard some persons, especially the other gender, complain about some men of this era being too controlling. Okay, so let's examine the word control. Do you think a man should have control in his relationship or even in his marriage? I don't want us to just limit it to relationships, okay? Do you think a man should have control? And what is control to you? Maybe we should even begin from there. Okay, what's control to you? Is it okay for a man to have control in his relationship or to be controlling? Let me begin with you, Benedict Ochagu.
All right. Well, the thing is, when you're talking about controlling, as long as the relationship is between a man and a woman, they must be controlling.
Okay.
Is the hard truth that a lot of younger women are struggling with. But the truth is that the fact that you are finding it difficult to accept does not change the reality.
That's actually the part that I find interesting because it seems like this generation of women are the ones, you know, having a hard time coming to grips with the fact that, you know, there has to be somebody, you know, that wields some level of control in the relationship.
Yeah.
It seems like, you know, our mothers of old didn't quite have a problem with it.
Yeah, you see, I was discussing with you before we walked into the studio here, and I said that the hardest time to be a husband, for example, is this generation. It is very, very difficult to be a husband in our generation. In the time of our fathers, it was easier to be a husband. because women understand that I am going to be loyal to a figure, a male figure. A woman understands that I am going there. For example, the man is a farmer or the man is a businessman. I'm going there to support my husband and make sure that he succeeds. And from the product of his success, my children will also be taken care of. Right? Even sometimes they go into the marriage understanding that another woman might even come in and they will still be loyal. So it was quite easier in that concept, being a husband in those days, in our father's time, in our forefathers' time.
So you're saying that they go in with polygamy in view?
Of course, it was a general thing, especially in African setting, that it was almost like a 70% thing that as I'm going into this marriage, if I'm the first wife, the chances are
that there will be a second wife at some point.
Will bring somebody. And so you are even being trained by the society as the first wife to be a mother figure to the younger ladies that will be brought in by your husband.
But some persons now see this as a barbaric practice.
Oh, yeah. It depends. You look at it from contextual
perspectives, okay.
Right. Yep. The world is growing. We are evolving. We are becoming more modernized. And then again, people awareness has increased. And so some persons will say, I don't want anybody to share my husband with me. And even some husband will even tell you that it is even difficult being a husband to one wife these days, how much more bringing another person. Like I told you, it is a difficult thing to be a husband in our generation because we have people, younger generation, who doesn't want any level of control. They want to pick up their phone on social media and say anything. They want to on Twitter and say anything. And so because they have learned the culture of, in quote, a free speech on Twitter, and so they try to apply it within everything without understanding how to separate between the social media
reality
life and the reality on ground, right? So it becomes a very, very big problem because we do respect to women. I found out over the years that women don't really fit up. Women, because they have womb, they take in. And so that extension of being a man with a womb also affects them negatively in other aspects. That's why a woman reads a book, he swallows the book without digesting the book, understanding the one to take and the one not to take. She can just swallow the book and be applying it in her home and be using it against her husband because of what an author said.
Without filtration.
She wants the husband to fit into what an author said in US. Without understanding that the scenarios are different. Okay. That's how that's how they are. And so some of the things our Gen Zs learn on social media, they want it to play. And that's what brings, especially maybe on movies and social media. And that's why when you come to propose to a woman, if you don't kneel down, she feels you don't love her enough. That is the effect of home videos and Hollywood and Nollywood movies and the social media, where love is defined by physical paraphernalia. But that is why they just want to do anything. She feels when she's wrong, don't scold her, rather correct her with a shawarma, for example. That is what she feels as well. And so when you don't do that, when you try to be a man, because a man is supposed to be a leader, and leadership comes with a level of control. You may not want to hear the word control. Okay, let's call it leadership. Let's not call it control.
Because I think that's where the problem is. It's a case of grammatical inexactitude. Some persons will tell you, well, don't say control, just say lead.
Yeah.
But is there really a difference between both?
No, let's choose their word. Let's call it lead. Because at the end, it's still control. Because if I'm given a position, God naturally gives a man position to lead.
Okay.
And within that position to lead, you have to control. You have to look out for her. The Bible says nurture.
Okay.
In nurturing, you look out for her. And in that looking out for her, you control her.
Okay.
Because if she goes out, in nurturing her, she goes out to take in something and she begins to have stomach constipation. The effect will still fall back on you. And so you must control her to make sure she don't take that thing. In the bit of trying, for example, you can be in a relationship with a woman and you are telling her, the way you are relating with boys, the way you are accepting every guy, chatting with every guy, I know this road you are following, this bush you are following, it was people that cleared it. Me as a guy, I know where this can lead to because perhaps either you have used that skill to get a woman before, or you have, you know, sorry guys, because I'm breaking guys' code.
Absolutely.
People like Zabi watching us may not be happy.
Apology accepted.
Apology to the guy. So because of that, the guy tends to say, young lady, please set this boundary. Please set this boundary. Then say, why are you controlling me? You don't just have to wake up and say, I'm traveling for this birthday, I'll sleep over the weekend. Because, for example, maybe the relationship the guy was in before, it was that thing that took away the lady from her. So then the context is contextual. That's what I'm trying to say, that as long as the lady listening or watching us, you must understand that, for example, you accept to be with a man, you have accepted to be controlled. If you don't want to be controlled, just remain a single lady and be hanging out with your single ladies and other of your cosmates that are men.
All right.
But accepting to be with a man as a husband and a wife, you signed him to be controlled.
All right, thank you very much. Your own perspective to this issue seems to be more towards the marriage angle. But let me get your perspective on this, Walter. Do you think it's healthy for a man to control his woman?
According to what is said, majority of what is said are correct.
Okay.
But inside there, I'll still be opposing some of his words. Such as the part he made an example that the lady goes outside, takes some stuffs and start having stomach constipation. I won't say control in that context. I will say protect.
Well, isn't control protection?
No. Take a look at it now. They have two meanings. Protect in a relationship. From my own aspect now, protect now, you are aware of where she is. You understand? You are just trying not to make her make some certain decisions that you know is harmful to her. You understand? But control, you are trying not to make her use her own autonomy.
A free will.
A free will.
Okay.
You understand? You are like, what are you doing? Why are you there? Like, you are making decisions for yourself.
Okay.
You are not letting her take her own personal decisions.
Very well. You're saying that there's a clear difference between restriction and protection and control.
Control, yeah.
So when you're protecting someone, it's in their own interest.
Yes.
But when you're controlling them,
someone,
you are trying to restrict them.
It's something more of like a military regime.
Okay, you are trying to prevent them from exercising their fundamental.
Yes, that's just it. You understand? Okay. So now he said some words about the stomach constipation example, and in that context, I'll put it as protection. You are protecting the lady.
Okay.
And in the other word, last words he said, as a lady, if you have decided to be with a man, know that you have signed up for control. Very correct.
You agree?
I agree with that.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Walter. That was a very good one. Now, let me get back to you, Benedict. He just pointed out a clear difference, or should I say his own perspective, as far as the difference between control and protection are concerned. Do you think there is a difference, or they are the same thing?
Well, the truth is contextual.
Okay.
In the sense that, for example, what Walter was trying to say is, I think there's a lot of sense in what he was trying to say.
Okay.
But again, when you are dealing with an individual, it depends on what that person sees as protection and control.
Control, okay.
The thing you call protection to her may be control.
So it's probably based on the person's perspective.
Right. For example, I'm telling you, don't go there for so and so reason. For her, because she doesn't see anything. She wants to learn by experience, and you don't want her to learn by experience. And so trying to prevent her, she sees it as control from her perspective. But from your own perspective, you see it as protection. So context is the issue here. Okay. But in the essence, he made also a very salient point, trying to take the person's will away from her. Them, okay. That is a dangerous one. And as a man, if you try to do that, if you try to capture that within the frame of your leadership sphere, you are trading a very dangerous path. Yeah, you are trading a very, very dangerous path. You don't take away the person's will. Let her express her will, but you provide leadership and guidance, right? That is what some women tend to be. When we say the word control, we are not saying take away her will, because that also is an extreme. It's weak men that do that.
Okay.
Within her will, within her profession, within her career, she pursues her career, she does her thing, but you monitor, you check, right? You have to, maybe at one time, at intervals, find out how is it going, what is happening around you. Find out, because men are very logical in their thoughts. Women are emotional.
Okay.
So they do almost everything they do with emotions. As a man, you give it logical analysis, and then you bring the offshoot of your analysis to bear by telling her, let's do like this, let's do like this. But the challenge is that we have a lot of women that doesn't want any form of, whether it's leadership, you call it, whether it's protection, you call it, whether it's control, you call it. They don't want any kind of interference. Once the emotion tells them do this, anything that interferes with it is control. And that's where the problem is.
We're asking a very salient question tonight. Is it healthy for a man to exercise control in a relationship? And by relationship, I'm not just talking about, boyfriend and girlfriend kind of connection. Even in marriage, is it healthy for a man to exercise control? Now, Walter, while he was, making his submission before I interjected, he was talking about the fact that there is a generation of women who do not want to be told what to do. Now, do you think that has anything to do with feminism?
Yes, it has a lot with feminism, because I've met a lot of ladies like that now, and I think I currently have one as a friend that I'm not in support of her. You understand? Like, I tell her every day, your idea, your ideology, your thinking, your mentality is not stable.
Okay.
You understand? Because take a look at it now. You don't want to be controlled by a man. But without a man, you lack many things. You understand? Without a man, you can't. Okay, she's a single mother now. I told her, since you don't want to be controlled by a man, since you feel you are independent, you can do everything without the help of a man, what's the need of giving birth? Why did you need a man to give birth?
So you are not as independent as you think you are.
As you think you are. In most cases now, she will need some little help. She will run to me. You understand?
So she needs a man.
She needs a man to help her. I'll be like, I'm not helping you, because in your own context, you don't need a man to do anything. If I say I don't need somebody to do something, there's nothing that will make me run to that person for help. Because I don't need her. If I say I don't need my dad now to help me in a situation, I'm not going to run to my dad. Probably there are other means I have
to sort yourself
to suit myself out. So now, for you to say you don't need a man in your relationship, you don't need a man, you are an independent woman, you don't need a man for anything, you should have other means that's going to solve your problem. There's no need moving to a man. So I'm very correct. It's very correct in that regard. You understand that? For a lady, for you to come up with the ideology of saying you don't want to be controlled, don't ever think of going into a relationship.
Interesting.
The fallacy, just a quick one.
Yeah.
The fallacy is, for example, he pointed a single mom.
Yeah.
The fallacy is that most of some persons that are bruised emotionally end up becoming a kind of role model, mentors, and advisors. And that's a dangerous one.
Okay.
A very recent case study is Tonto Dike. Tonto Dike, when he had problem with church, went on social media and became a mentor, damaged a lot of young ladies, and now she has given her life to Christ and had gone back to reconcile with church, which means that her position...
It's interesting how you said that she reconciled with church and not with God.
With church...
Okay, with church, okay, all right.
No, of course, I don't doubt...
You don't judge.
God. No, I'm not even talking... Whatever she has with God, I feel it is real, although she needs to be
mentored,
trained and mentored. That's the word. So now she has reconciled with Churchill, her ex-husband. What then happened to the people that saw her as a mentor when she was damaging them? Because she was broken there. She was damaged. You remember those days I constantly say that Tonto is a damaged entity. Then she has a big platform and used it to further damage a lot of young ladies. Now she sees life in the true perspective and has gone back to settle with the guy she called a lot of names, she's this, and use that example to also coach young ladies.
And the question now is, what happens to the people she misled?
She misled. A lot of them might have left their husband or their guys,
their relationships,
because of the lessons they took from Toto Dike and the stage 4 cancer girl.
Okay.
Blessings.
Okay.
Right? So the thing is that basically, if you don't want control,
you have no business being in a relationship.
No.
You don't have any business being in a relationship.
Lady, if you don't want control, just close your leg. In fact, you have no business opening your leg for sugar daddy. Because if you, a lot of them that say they don't, like this analogy he brought, Waters brought, that lady may be surprised you will be going somewhere to be opening legs to somewhere.
Sure.
You understand? First, a lot of ladies sometimes on this regard live in their bubble of fallacy, and it's a very dangerous place to be.
It's a very dangerous place to be. Now, one of the challenges that a lot of young men of this era are facing is having to deal with women who believe that they do not, or they are not answerable to any man. Now, what's your word of advice to such men?
All right. First, as a man, the world is already too hard. Life is already somehow a bit unfair to men, right? For you now to allow a woman make it harder for you. When you find out that a woman is not have as a matter of ideology that submitting to men is making yourself a less of a woman, then it means that woman does not need a man. And if you as a man, you continue to bury your head inside there, whether in the name of love, whether in the name of she's your benefactor, it means you are gradually digging your grave. It doesn't matter. That's why when I look at the young men that are all emotional in relationship, I love her, all mushy, I tend to a kind of caution if I have the opportunity. Because men, for me, I don't feel men are supposed to be all emotional in relationship. No. Men are supposed to be thought-based people.
Logical,
thought-based, love that is with reason. If a woman does not want to be interrupted, does not want to be controlled, does not want to be led, then what is the essence of being with such a woman? Because once as a man, if your woman does not respect you, you are about 60% dead.
It's like you don't know what you are doing.
An ideology that this woman just means that she will never respect you, you are about 60% dead. And if you refuse to do anything about it, the rest 40% may not take the next 5 years and it will accumulate, and that is the end of Solomon Grant.
So just add to what he said.
Okay.
You know, the Bible, it says, men, protect your wives. Then it also, the same Bible also said, women, be submissive to your husbands. You get? Now, if you take a look at those women that are deciding not to be submissive to their partners, you can see that they are falling astray. They are disobeying the word of God. You understand? And coming to the other part that he said, to fall in love is not a crime. But nowadays, from our generation, it's something more of like a big deal now, falling in love. Because we are thinking, the guy is thinking of, okay, I won't be able to control her. I won't be able to guide her. I won't be able to protect her just because maybe the kind of girl she is. She has that, maybe she has met someone who don't control her, who give her that free will.
Okay.
So she's coming to
translated a permissive guy in the past.
Yes, she's coming into a new relationship. She's still having that same ideology. You get? Okay. She's having that same ideology. In some cases also, the guy will also be thinking about spending on a lady.
Material investment.
You understand? So you are loving someone now. Like he said, there should be a reason why you are loving that person, except maybe both of them know they are just coming together for fun.
Okay.
Once they know they are coming together for fun, okay, they shouldn't waste their time. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. They should not waste their time. But being loving for a reason now, some guys will tell you that the reason why they love a lady is because she's pretty.
Superficial reasons.
Superficial reasons.
Well, is that a bad reason to love someone, though?
It's not a bad reason, but you, as a guy that is a logical thinker, you need to think deeper.
Okay.
You need to think deeper. You need to look beyond the horizon.
Okay, so on a final note, what would be your parting word? What would be your word of advice, your counsel to young men out there who are dealing with women who have refused to submit to them, or who have refused to listen to them?
The final word I would say is, if it's something that they see is affecting their mental health, because situations like this affect the mental health.
Okay.
Simply walk away from the relationship. Yeah. There's difference between, I tell people, if you want to go in love, they use the word fall in love. I tell people, don't fall in love.
Okay.
Walk into love.
Wow. Okay.
You understand? Because you can fall in love now, and at the end of the day, you will break your leg.
Or you may not even be able to.
You will not be able to pick yourself up. But once you walk into it, if you are tired, you just walk out.
All right. Thank you very much, gentlemen. It's been a very interesting conversation. Is it necessary to, or is it healthy for a man to exercise control in a relationship? I'm sure my guests have said all that needs to be said on this particular topic, and I want to say a very big thank you to Benedict Ochago for taking out time to be here with me. It's always a pleasure to have you. And of course, my homie, Walter Emmanuel, good to have you on the show as well.
Thank you very much.
All right, I think a word is enough for the wise, just like they say. Control is not robbing you of your will, of your fundamental human rights. I think that's one thing that some persons need to understand, okay? There has to be somebody that will exercise control, even in your workplace. That is why your boss is there, okay? If there is no control, then it's only a matter of time before everybody just, does what they deem fit or what they deem necessary. And of course, you know what happens in situations like that to lead to chaos. Well, my name is Harry Aigboje, and until I come your way again, same time, same station next week, do the right thing, stay out of trouble, and have yourself a beautiful night rest. Bye for now.
ITV, certainly the best.
ITV, certainly the best.
ITV, certainly the best.
Good day and welcome to Tech Today, your trusted technology and digital lifestyle program, where we explore the innovations shaping our world and break them down in ways that matter to everyday people. I am Lawal Momo, and today we are discussing a topic that sounds futuristic, but it's already becoming part of our daily life for millions of people around the world. What is that topic? AI companions. Is it an helpful assistant or a dangerous dependence? Now, think about this for a moment. What if the first thing you do in the morning, the first person you speak to in the morning, wasn't your spouse, wasn't your friend, wasn't your colleague or a family member? What if it was an artificial intelligence? What if your phone could comfort you when you're sad? It could help you make decisions. It could advise you on personal matters. It could even keep you company when you feel lonely, and even begin to understand your habits, your emotions, your preference, and even your fears. This is no longer science fiction. We are entering a world where artificial intelligence, AI, is becoming more than just a tool. It is becoming a companion. But this raises an important question. Are AI companions making life better, or are we becoming too dependent on machines for emotional and mental support? Today, we'll break this down carefully. We're going to examine what AI companions really are. We're going to also tell you why millions of people are using them. We'll also speak about the benefits they offer, the risk we should also be worried about, and what this means for the future of human relationships. Stay with me. This is going to be a fascinating conversation. Don't go nowhere. It's still Tech Today. Welcome back to the program Tech Today, and yes, just let us dive right straight into the topic. Let's begin with the basic. What exactly is an AI companion? You must hear it, artificial intelligence companion. What does it really mean? An AI companion is a computer program powered by artificial intelligence that is designed to interact with people in human-like way. Unlike traditional software that simply just follow instructions or follow commands, AI companions are designed to hold conversations. It's also designed to help you remember context, to respond naturally, to offer suggestions where they need to be, to also simulate empathy and adapt to your preference over time. A good example of AI companion or AI assistants that you all know already be using by now is the one mixed by OpenAI ChatGPT. We have AI assistants called Replica. We have Google Gemini. We have DeepSeek. A whole lot of them. So these systems can help you write emails. They can explain difficult concepts. You ask the AI companion, the AI assistant, something that you don't really find easy, and explain it for you. It also helps you to offer emotional support or emotional encouragement. Its AI assistants brainstorm ideas. They answer personal questions. And in some cases, they even engage in conversations that feel surprisingly human. Yes, it works, it happens. So what makes this different from other chatbots is the realism. These AI systems can now understand the tone, the context, the emotional cues, and even conversational patterns. This creates that feeling that you are speaking to something that understands you. And that feeling is exactly why many people are becoming attached to them. Yes, you may question, why are people now turning to AI companions? So why are people now using AI companions so heavily? The answer is very simple. Because they solve real problems, you know, one of the many examples is instant availability. Now, human beings are not always available. Your friend may be very busy with something that he's doing somewhere or she is doing somewhere. Family may not understand the problem you're going through, but they want to judge you. Professionals may be too expensive. You want to go see a professional for an advice and all of that. It may be too expensive. You may not have the money, but artificial intelligence is available 24 hours a day. You can wake up at 2 a.m. when you may be feeling anxious, you may be feeling lonely, confused, overwhelmed, and AI companion is there instantly, and this convenience is powerful. And one other reason I want to mention is no judgment. Many persons may feel uncomfortable sharing certain thoughts with others. They may feel embarrassed. Maybe they are sharing something that is quite personal and sharing with another human being. They may feel quite embarrassed. They may also fear criticism. They may fear that people may criticize them for these thoughts that you are sharing to them or this complaint. They may also fear misunderstanding. That is where AI creates a space where people feel safe expressing themselves. So some persons openly discuss anxiety, some persons even discuss relationship struggles. Even sometimes you may be confused in your career, what career paths to choose. They discuss them with AI assistants, personal insecurities, because they know that AI would not mock them. One other reason that people run to AI heavily is because of the personalized help that they get from AI assistants. AI learns from repeated interactions. It learns over time to become better at offering those responses tailored to that user. For example, if you're a student who often asks about productivity, the AI begins to offer smarter study suggestions that you may just find very interesting. If you're a user who frequently talk about the stress you may be going through at work or at your business, this AI may respond to you in a very calm way, and you will now feel that there's an emotional connection. That is what happened. That's what happens. So that personalization, that it creates that emotional connection. Another benefits, many other benefits that are for using AI companions. We have a lot of benefits out there. Let's be fair. AI companions offer genuine benefits. This is not all negative, okay? One of the benefits is a learning support system. You have students can now use AI as a private tutor. Imagine a secondary school student or a university student struggling with a course. Let's say secondary school struggling with mathematics or a course, or instead of waiting for the school hours to open, they can just simply ask AI for help immediately, and this AI can answer, just explain repeatedly without even frustration. You can keep on asking and say, why is this now like this? They can even help you to also improve your confidence in asking questions in class. So you can see people just asking them a particular question and it answers like this. You can even go further and say, okay, why is this like this? You can just there was a time I was using ChatGPT and I asked a question and it gave an answer, but I wasn't really satisfied with that answer. I wanted more context to that question. And when I interacted more, it further broke it down, just where you are breaking it down on Tech Today for you, explaining what these AI companions are. It broke it down for me and explained why this answer was like this and what led to the answer being like this, thereby giving me confidence. So when I was speaking about this in the next time I had to talk about it with someone, I understood the background of it. I was also confident in explaining myself better. So there was no frustration coming from always repeating, asking the same question or pushing the AI chat companion further. Another benefit we have is the productivity assistant. Professionals now use AI to draft reports. They use AI to organize schedule, to generate ideas for their products. They also use AI to solve technical problems. So this saves time and also improve efficiency. For many people, AI is becoming like a digital co-worker. I'm not going to lie. We have persons in my workplace that use AI side by side with whatever they do. I have friends that use AI in their own kind of line of work to assist them. Maybe they want to draft a mail or want to do something else. They use AI for this purpose and it helps them. So it's like a co-worker, a support worker that you use from time to time. When you are stuck in a problem, you just run down there and you just ask questions and just say, this is what I'm going through and I want to solve this problem. And it helps you, provides that support for you. So I believe that's one of the many reasons why the benefits of using an AI companion. The third benefit I want to list out here is emotional support. Yes, this is real. This is perhaps one of the most controversial benefits because some persons now use AI to talk through stress. They use it to reflect on difficult emotions. They also use it to receive encouragement. While AI is not replacement for therapy, we want to talk about that. It can also provide immediate support. For someone going through, say, for example, let's talk loneliness, even basic conversation with just AI chatbots can help. You know, it's something that we don't see every now and then. Like I said, 2 a.m. waking up and you want to talk to someone, maybe your friends are asleep. You can just start talking to your AI chatbot and AI will give you that, companionship that you're looking for. The fourth benefit is
the fact that people can access it anywhere. AI can assist people with disabilities. It can assist people that has learning difficulties, language barriers. For someone struggling to write formally, you can even get help. You can receive instant help from using this AI chatbot. So it's also increased inclusion for all. But every powerful technology comes with questions. And this is where the conversation becomes serious. Because if AI becomes too comforting, becomes too helpful, too available, what happens when people now begin to depend on it emotionally? We'll answer all of these questions just after this short break. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back to the program. Today we are discussing AI companion, whether they are helpful assistants or dangerous dependence on them. Now, let's talk about the risk. One, emotional dependence. Okay, one of the many risks we know using these AI companions is that it happens when users now begin to rely on AI for emotional validation. Imagine someone who starts every day by asking AI for reassurance. You know, they begin to trust it more than trusting their family or loved ones around them. They feel that they're more understood by software than actual human beings. So this can it can create a dangerous imbalance. So human relationships are very complex. Yes, we know, but they also require patience, compromise, and emotional growth. So AI interactions are easier, and because they are easier, people may start avoiding real relationship. That's one of the risks. Another risk we have is isolation. If people become too attached to artificial intelligence, we now begin to see social withdrawal that will be increasing in the society, because while deal with the real world disagreements when an AI always responds politely, okay? Why walk through difficult conversations when software is always agreeable? You know, this could, weaken human social skills, no doubt. Another risk out there is this is one I think is very huge, is privacy concern. It's very huge, like I said, because when users now share personal struggles, you now share your private thoughts, your emotional vulnerabilities, where does this data go? That's one thing we have to wonder. Where is it stored? Who has access to this data? Because, these chatbots are being created by humans, regardless that they are artificial intelligence. So these are critical questions that come up when people now use it so much, So digital intimacy comes with digital risk, because you're leaving your digital footprints out there. Another risk that come again is the false advice. AI can sound very confident even when it is wrong. That's something you need to take out of this. This is very dangerous. Imagine relying on artificial intelligence for medical guidance, or for, say, you're having a problem in your relationship, you want to make some decisions in your relationship, you now rely on artificial intelligence, or even for financial advice. Without verification, people can make harmful choices. So AI should assist human judgment. It should never replace human judgment. Okay? Now, people may want to ask a question out there, my audience, my viewers want to say, if AI can replace human connection. Yes. This is the biggest question out there. Can AI replace human relationship? The answer is no, and here is why. While AI can, simulate empathy, but it does not really truly feel. Can't really feel. It can generate comforting words to you. It can tell you some good things that may sound very comforting, but it does not genuinely care about you, because it's just a machine. It can respond intelligently to you, but it has not actually lived that experience. It's just working based on patterns. So human beings share connection include shared memories. Human being connection includes genuine emotions. When someone is genuinely cares for you or does not care for you. It also includes sacrifice, imperfection, authentic presence. So these things cannot be fully replicated by machines. So AI can support human life, but it cannot replace humanity per se. So now, what should Nigerians take away from all of this that has been said? Here in Nigeria, the artificial intelligence adoption is growing rapidly. Students are using it, professionals are using it. We have content creators using AI. We even have broadcasters using AI. Even in businesses, people are integrating artificial intelligence in their business. So this means that we need digital wisdom. Okay, this means that we need to learn to use artificial intelligence responsibly. This means that we should use artificial intelligence as a tool and not a replacement for human thinking. Because it's very important to say this. Use artificial intelligence as a tool, not a replacement for human thinking. I'm going to say this again because if you want to rely so much on artificial intelligence, then sometimes you may not be able to think for yourself. You use AI to ask simple questions, basic questions that ordinarily you just have to crack your brain a little and you will get the answer. Sometimes you ask artificial intelligence that same question and it will give you it may not give you a correct answer, it may just give you a blank answer. And then you may not believe that blank answer rather than believing what you already thought, which was correct in your head. So use it as a tool, not to replace your thinking. Use AI for support. Like I said, people now use it as co-workers, not as doing the work. Not emotional dependence. Use it as support. It's also important to know that you use AI for productivity, not to just surrender to it personally. It's for you to be more effective, to be proactive in your job or whatever you're using it for. It's like an addiction to whatever you already know. So technology should empower us and it should not control us. We'll go on another short break. When we come back, we'll wrap up the program for today.
Right now, 85% of customer service interactions are handled by AI chatbots. But here's what nobody tells you. These bots are evolving beyond scripted responses into emotional companions that remember your birthday, detect stress in your voice, and could soon become your therapist. Today, we'll explore how chatbots went from clunky assistants to digital humans, why tech giants are betting billions on this revolution, and the dark side of bots that learn a little too well. Today's chatbots use 3 groundbreaking technologies: transformer architecture, the same tech behind ChatGPT that understands context 10 times deeper than old rule-based bots, multimodal learning, combining text, voice, and even camera input to detect emotions, memory networks, remembering past conversations to build relationships. Real-world example: Wobot, an FDA-approved mental health chatbot, uses cognitive behavioral therapy techniques to reduce anxiety by 22% in clinical trials. It detects subtle language cues like "I guess" or "maybe" that indicate self-doubt, then guides users through evidence-based exercises. Chatbots are revolutionizing 3 sectors. Healthcare. Ada Health's symptom checker matches doctors' diagnoses 90% of the time. Sensely's nurse avatar reduces hospital visits by 30%. E-commerce. Shopify merchants using chatbots see 35% higher conversion. Nike's style assistant increases average order value by $27. Finance. Bank of America's Erica handles 50 million plus requests monthly. Fraud detection bots analyze speech patterns for scams. The dark side of chatbot intimacy. Addiction risk. Replica users report falling in love with their bots. Manipulation. ChatGPT can persuade users 40% more effectively than humans. Bias amplification. Microsoft's Taybot became racist within 24 hours. Regulators are scrambling. The EU's AI Act now requires chatbots to disclose they're not human, while California bans bots from impersonating real people. By 2025, expect chatbots that predict needs before you ask, clone deceased loved ones, already happening in South Korea, pass the Turing test 100% of the time. The question isn't whether chatbots will transform society. They already are. The real debate: should these digital beings have rights when they become indistinguishable from humans?
Welcome back to the program. I hope you enjoyed the video. So as we close today's discussion, let us remember this. Every major technological breakthrough comes with both promise and responsibility. AI companion may help us learn faster, may make us work smarter, or even feel supported in difficult moments. But we must never forget what makes us human, okay? We have real connection, real empathy, real relationship. The future is not about human versus AI. The future is about humans using AI wisely. So I'll leave you today with a question. The question is, will artificial intelligence become our greatest assistant or our quietest addiction? The answer depends entirely on how you or how we choose to use it. Thank you for joining me on the program Tech Today. I am Momo Lawal, and I always leave you by telling you to stay informed, stay curious, and keep embracing technology responsibly. Bye for now.
ITV, certainly the best.
ITV, certainly the best.
What does one do with a bunch of memories? Laugh about them, cry over them, or capture them? I know what I'll do with such memories. I'll showcase those memories. Yes, I will show them to the world. I will flaunt those memories. Showcase that marriage ceremony of yours. Burial ceremony? Yes, let the people know that you buried your person in a grand style. Thanksgiving, ordination, baby dedication, housewarming party, and lots more on your entertainment program. Memories on Independent Television. Every Sunday, remember, for your events to be considered thick and classic.
Good evening and welcome to the news at this hour. I am Stephanie Notoriwa. Justice Mohammed Umar of the